So is it a matter of luck or it's a matter of making smart moves?
My greatest achievement is my family.
Is it true that we human beings can't do without money? Well, here is a story of how, through quest, he chased and made his first million at the age of 18. Welcome to the Ostination. Welcome to the Ostination channel. This is where you find the most talented, creative, innovative people around town. So guess what, guys? Today I decided to bring one amazing person. He's a doctor, he's a lawyer, he is many things, but that mix of, I bring that mix of genius ndio nimewaletea leo. So guys, I hope you'll be inspired by the story and you'll get to learn more. Karibu sana, niaje bide.
Asante sana bwana. Thank you for welcoming me here.
Yes. Introduce yourself to my fans.
Yes, my name is Oliver Otieno. Most of you know me as Kua mpole.
Hiyo jina ilitoka wapi?
Kua mpole. I take my things slow, one step at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is how I got the name.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fact that you take things one step at a time, it amazes me because, man, you have achieved so many things.
I thank God for the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when people are seeing Oliver, who are they seeing?
Majority of the people will definitely confuse Oliver Otieno for a joker. Oliver Otieno is a staunch believer in the common traditions, the normal ways of life, and the societal belief of uplifting people in order to rise. In that, when you want to succeed, you must be able to uplift another person, who will in turn uplift another person, because we believe that the society exists not only as a single individual land, but it exists as a cumulative, in a cumulative perspective.
So,
Yeah.
So basically, no man is an island.
No man is an island, yeah, definitely. That is the right word, eh?
Yeah. So it is amazing. So tell us about yourself when we are looking at you and your achievements up to now. What are your greatest achievements?
My greatest achievement is my family. That is one thing I can say for sure. And my family is more based on friendship. And let me just say my social network, because nothing in this life that we've achieved so far would have happened without the people around me. Yeah.
So when you're counting family as an achievement, that is amazing, because people count money, wealth, nini, but you are saying family and the people around you. That is great.
It is great, because at the end of the day, the finances, they definitely will end up being depleted one day. But what happens when you die? You're never buried with these things. So definitely your family, your friends are the ones who are going to bury you. So you work hard in order to achieve as much as you can in life. Enjoy your car, enjoy your money, but make sure that you never alienate your friends away. Yeah.
So at 18, this story is amazing. At 18, you made your first million.
Yeah, definitely.
How did it happen?
It is a long story, definitely, because majority of the people will not understand. When you start talking about the life journey, majority of people will definitely take it as a bragging zone or something, but it is not. Life has always been hard. We've been evicted from our houses once in time. Remember, for those people who know me, when we were staying in Gataka, remember being locked out for 3 days, sleeping under the former video house, the renowned video house. Also waking up one day to find our houses demolished, because the land that we were staying in had been sold out by the landlord. So the rent was 800 shillings. But imagine waking up in the morning and you find Muindi at the gate telling you, "Mnahama bwana, mnahama." Yeah, so it's a long story. I've been a bouncer, I've been a banana trader, I've sold fruits. So it's definitely a long story here.
So is it a matter of luck or it's a matter of making smart moves?
It's not a matter of luck. Again, I cannot say it's a matter of making smart moves. It all depends on your background, the type of experiences, and the people that you interacted with in the society before. So definitely, when you come from majority of the people, when they come from a poor background, I can't say mine was that poor, we were perceived to be the middle class because I believe my mother was an artist. For those people who know her, Lynette Aloch Pamba, she still sings up to date. And she struggled as a single mother to bring us up in every way possible. And she gave us everything that we needed. I must acknowledge her and I must thank her for that. But again, as a man, when you are in the house, the society has a perception that when you definitely grow up, anything past 15 years, we consider you a grown up in the society. But from a legal perspective, I understand the Constitution defines it's a youth now, right? A youth from the age of 18 plus. But that does not mean that you cannot start hustling from the word go. I remember when I was 14, the first business that I ventured into was, it's rather funny. We sold scrap metals in Nyamasara, that is in Kisumu County. I remember that sometimes we went fishing at River Nyamasaria. That was also it's part of that cultural growth, that holistic growth perspective, you see. But then when you get into college, because here is your mother working like 7 days a week, having sleepless days, but then she cannot be able to provide for all of you, and you are 3 people at the same time going to the university. My brother Billy going to Masai Mara University, my sister Nolega going to Voi for her IT education, and I'm also coming to KMTC. So after finishing from 4, I jumped straight into business and I started selling doll shoes and clothes for a lady. I really respect her, Rispa, in Kisumu, Apindi Street. I sold very nice clothes, and that is why I developed my marketing skills, because I could lure every possible lady to come to my shop. Yeah, and I also thank my friend Emmanuel. He is currently in Sweden. Emmanuel was the first person to give me that job, so I really appreciate that. Though I was earning 3,000 per month. At the end of the day, I managed to get something. I bought my school uniform, because in Kenya Medical you have to purchase your uniform. And then I also bought my box, and my mother paid the fee. So it's more of a holistic upbringing rather than individual perception. Yeah. People become rich by investing. So if you cannot invest, you cannot become rich, because assuming you have 1 million shillings in your account right now, then by the end of the day you remove 10,000 shillings, 5,000 shillings. By the end of the year you'll realize that you're remaining with 100,000 shillings. Then why don't you invest in bonds? The government bonds are there. Why don't you invest in the money market? Why don't you invest in the government bills? Why don't you save in a circle if you can? So if you have the opportunity to venture into any other business other than that, because as at now we understand that the economy, actually the market environment for this country, for the youth, it's not that simple. There's a lot of challenges, but remember, when you fall, you pick up. You fall, you pick up. I'm very sure that within your 3rd or 4th trial, you'll have succeeded. But at the end of the day, there are several people also who have succeeded on their first trials, yeah? Yeah.
So that's amazing. That's amazing. So as a youth, somebody like me, when I want to invest into, let's say, business or forex, where should I venture in?
That depends on your individual interest. Because if you look at me, I'm personally interested more in food and alcohol. Anything to do with beverages, I'm into it. Anything to do with food, I'm very good at it, because I understand. I got the idea from my mother. I used to make these traditional foods. So when you make these traditional foods, there are so many people are longing for this, especially due to the health concerns that are currently on the rise. So many people will definitely come to your place. So what matters is how you market your business. How do you reach your consumers? How do you prepare your meal to ensure safety, quality, and timely delivery to all these people at the same time? Yeah.
So that's amazing. That's amazing. Any word for the youths?
Keep it burning. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Never say ni God too. Yes, God plays a major role in our lives, because when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you must say, thank you, God, for the gift of life. Protect me throughout the day. Provide for me. Provide for everyone around me. And when you come back, you tell God, thank you for protecting me throughout the day. As I start my night, also safeguard me. But one thing you should never forget is that God helps those who help themselves. You won't stand before a lion and expect the lion to bite you, and you are calling God, God. That is also another way of tempting God. It's like you are now the devil that told Jesus, turn the stone into bread and eat it, because you are the son of the Father. Yeah. So you have to keep moving. Keep moving. If you are at a place where you feel like your job, you are experiencing a lot of frustration, you are experiencing a lot of stress, move out, do something. Because I remember my first job, I experienced a lot of problems. And I remember the last time I went to the place, actually thanks to my brother Ishmael, the last time I went to that place, I went out crying. And from that moment, I've never looked backward. I've never even thought of being employed again in my life, yeah.
So what do you want to achieve 5 years from now?
5 years? Should I say ni Mungu tu? It's funny, but I believe in 5 years I'll be an advocate. And I thank God for the same, because education is the first baseline foundation, the first basic foundation of every individual. As much as you've earned something in life, because I don't think we are there yet. We've not reached there. But be a person who is always thirsty for education. It doesn't have to be the formal education. Go for something. You can even learn we have societal learning. We have, you learn from personal experiences. You learn from people around you. So what I'm trying to say is that you bring those people around you. You ensure that you actually categorize them in a manner that this person can be beneficial in this way, the other person can be beneficial in this way. But at the end of the day, make sure that every day of your life counts. So back to the question, 5 years time. 5 years time, as said, I'll be an advocate, and I'm also thinking of venturing into politics. But I'm not going into politics because of the finances. I'm going into politics because I personally believe that there is time for change, and definitely we the youths are missing out a lot. There's something that we need to do. We just need to change the entire societal perspective of the political arena. Yeah. And by saying the societal perspective, I don't think I might vie in my home area or constituency, but I would prefer to vie somewhere different from Luoland. I would prefer to vie either in Embu, Eldoret, Mombasa. I just want a society where I'm not viewed by my tribe, but a society where everyone sees me as a Kenyan. Yeah.
That is very true, because actually right now as a Kenyan man, we need to see people as Kenyans. Yeah. As much as I'm this tribe and that tribe.
Yeah.
We as actually us as youths, right now I believe in that we are the people who are changing the perspectives. Because as I'm here, actually the person I support is not from my tribe.
Definitely.
And the person my brother supports, so it's not a matter of where are you from, where is that guy from.
Yeah.
So how do you see the political climate right now? Do you think we are transitioning to a society where it will be based on what you bring to the table, or is it still tribal?
To tell the truth, my brother, the political arena, the political climate is generally very tribal. It is quite unfortunate that you'll go into when you go into every fresh elections, you hear people saying my people, my person. And when they're saying my person, it is not the leadership qualities that they're talking about. It is the tribe that this person belongs that makes him his person. So we end up voting leaders who are not worthy to sit in that seat. It's like you're having a king, an obese king who cannot move, just sleeps on the bed, eats, and enjoys all the goals while the warriors go out to hunt. Trust me, when all this happens, the warriors needs a leader. And without a proper leadership framework in place, then definitely our military will end up being defeated one day. So what happens next when we continue in the tribal politics? What happens next? It is us, the youths, who are not going to thrive. It is the marketplace that is becoming too hostile. We are going to lose investors. Then when we lose investors, how can we even get something? How can we even get startups for ourselves? Yeah. So we really need to change this.
That is amazing. Well, so thank you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In your achievements, in where you're heading to.
Thank you.
It's been a journey. And people out there, I'm urging you to work hard, man. When I bring these inspiring stories, it's all about people to push and know that there's a time you can be down, but you'll always reach up there.
Yeah.
So be consistent, go for what you are doing, and always aim high.
Never give up.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Kabisa.
Okay.